Oh, the cutest inn. Act 1, The Wayfarer's Inn. 2, Prelude to Bravery, 58th of the Wake. Let's start our day. Oh, why is there a tentacle in that plant? Was that always there? Hey, Fable's here. Fable took a quest? Oh no, Fable, you didn't take the werewolf quest, did you? What do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Tregarin. Is that true? It is indeed. What is that, baby? Me or Andu? I don't know what Andu is yet. Elf is elf. That's what baby elf is. I don't know what Andu is yet. It is indeed a quest. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday? Not yet. What kind of hero are you? Looking for? One who knows their way around difficult terrain, woods even, preferably one who's good with a bow. Oh no, that is Fable! One who tells me they want the quest. I'm good with a bow. Yes, Fable. And I know my way around any woods. I know, Fable. I'm worried about Fable. The little purple baby? I think maybe the little purple baby might be a dragon, but I don't know yet. They haven't said. And maybe I want the quest? Just maybe? No, not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me, and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forests. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they're also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you got silver arrows for your birthday last year. And they're just collecting dust in your room. And I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet. And then, oh my gosh, the anticipation is killing me. He is also the trash unit for the bad drinks. Yes, he is the trash unit. If I mess up a drink, I can just feed it to him and he'll just eat any of them. I didn't think that far ahead. I see. Or rather, I did. But then I thought, what if I take the quest? Then I have to go on the quest. And I have to fight the werewolf. Or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And what if when I try to shoot it with my silver arrow, I miss and shoot a tree instead? And then the tree would be mad at me. But it wouldn't really matter because I'd be dead. Because of the werewolf. This is kind of how my brain works, if we're being completely honest. That took quite a turn. So maybe I should put the quest back. Fable? Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe? I can't make this decision for you. Neither can I. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. Oh no, they just put me in the game. Yeah, this is my decision-making process. And suddenly, I'm unable to move until someone makes the decision for me. Like a slime, a frozen slime that can't move. I've met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? My tavern is open to everyone. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Water. More slime. Bones. You sell bones? Only to slimes. Ah! Maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. You'll just have to pick them up from the forest floor. I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. Why are you so anxious, Fable? In general? I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. About taking the quest. It seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh. Well, I do want to go on that quest. Werewolves may not be the best muses. The anxiety, I need a hot chocolate. Agree. I wish I had a hot chocolate. But it would make a good start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic. Fable, the protector of the woods. the world, the worms. The worms? They seem like they need protecting. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, and I start to think more deeply about what might happen, all my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy. Is there something making you feel like you might fail? Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf? We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. It might. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light in the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mary Morgan incident. Or my first encounter with the Amaranthine Hydra. Or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me. Oh my gosh, I can ask about any of these. The Mary Morgan incident? Yes, the Mary Morgan incident. Didn't you hear about that? Oh, thank Gaia, word didn't get around. It was my very first adventure. The chance to finally escape from the daily grind. What happened? An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the Sylvan spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night. And the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. So they wanted guidance from a local ranger. A merchant up in Tregarin recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure. Yay! I was so excited, but also very, very nervous. So of course, it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves. Why were you so nervous? New people, seasoned adventurers, one stronger than the next, all in shining armor and armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. How'd it go wrong? I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually glared. But my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I feel like Andy would sit them down and be like, hey, this is mind reading. Cognitive distortions. I must have blacked out. I've never got lost in the woods before. But this time I did. I couldn't see well. There was blood rushing in my ears. I felt dizzy. So, for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one should ever take. Past the riverbanks of the Shiver Mere, home to the Mary Morgan. You know of the Mary Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men? I would like to know the Mary Morgan. What's that bird doing? I'm not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end... Hang on, I want to read this rumor, but we'll go back to it. Okay. They had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke. And the fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. And I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughingstock of every one of their gatherings. How am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera that resides in the Quag Mangrove. Rumor unlocked. They say it has a taste for adventurers. But you didn't. Let's read some of our rumors really quick, because we got a couple. That's the Banshee. A wyvern chimera resides in the Quag Mangrove. Adventurers beware, you might be on its menu. In the riverbanks of the Shiver Mere hides a Mary Morgan, a wrathful spirit prone to drowning men, women, and everything in between. Well, that bears bad news for me. Okay, so I don't think any of those are related. But I didn't. Alright, how about your first encounter with a Hydra? Well, just a day after it arrived to guard the portal to the Dream Plane Avalon, I wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits. That sounds like something I would do for sure. I burned them a little in the oven, but I thought since it has fire breath, it wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amaranthine Hydra, and I have this whole speech prepared about how I'm looking forward to having it around, and how its green scales match my hat. But it was so tall and intimidating, I forgot all about what I wanted to say. So I just set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. It looked at my biscuits and then at me, and it said, "By the rivers of the stars stands a man who reads the firmament's past. Some things are as sturdy as the gilded ice. Some things as changing as Leviathan's sea. All chimeras hate mice. All hydras love tea." I thought to myself, wow, the amaranthine hydra has given me a riddle. What was that? Which one? According to the amaranthine hydra, a chimera's hatred for mice is universal truth. Or maybe it's just rhymed with ice? Who can say? Alright, well, those two go together. That's Mary Morgan. There's stuff going together. A quest! Maybe this shall be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left, and I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again, lest it know that I was not worthy of its wisdom. But then I couldn't take it anymore, and I ran back, apologized, and begged it for the answer. Turns out, that's just how it speaks. It wanted tea. Did you get it some? Yes. Then you completed its quest. 3 days late. If it had needed an antidote, it would have died. Wood halves are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned. They change nothing. That's great advice, actually. Tea. The dude likes tea, right? It was pretty obvious. I suppose you have a point. Alright, why does no one want to spend time with you? Because I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky, and whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out in the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass by it except for me. I'd get caught on it and rip my coat. Did that happen once? Once? I wish it had just been once. It seems like my life only follows the path that's the most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. This is you getting to talk to young you. This is me getting to talk to me. What are you talking about? I still suffer and struggle with this. That could be aimed at Faye and me, Davey. Right? Like, this is collectively all of us. Also, welcome, Davey. Thanks so much for stopping by. You're too harsh on yourself, Fable. Also, the fact that their name is Fable and they're a non-binary elf. Like... Am I? See? Just last week I wanted to gather fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming, and they make for a nice bouquet, you know? Or hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confuse them with their evil twin, the weeping amaryllis. Now guess what I spent the whole day afterwards doing? Weeping? Like a baby, all day long. When I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt all the sadness of the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken. I'm sorry. That sounds horrible, Fable. It was! Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes. There's nothing wrong with picking flowers. There is if they're the wrong flowers. Imagine if I had offered them to the adventurers, or even worse, the Hydra. That would have been so embarrassing. I don't think gifting others flowers to make them a little happier is embarrassing. And it would have made for a good story to laugh about together. I don't think they would have laughed about it with me, or at me. Maybe they would laugh with you, if you choose not to run away. You seem to assign a cruel sense of humor to people that haven't actually shown you such thing yet. Mind reading cognitive distortion! That's never gonna leave me, like Vampire Therapist is gonna stick with me forever. Not everyone thinks about you the way you think about yourself. That would be nice. Innkeeper? Yes? Do you like spending time with me? I love spending time with Fable. It's like spending time with myself. Yes, Fable, I do. Really? Of course. Seeing your face in my tavern brightens even the cloudiest of days. Please never stop coming around. I won't. You make me feel like a lot less alone. Thank you. Good, learn the therapy. I need to rewatch that, right? We could all do with another watch of Vampire Therapist. That's because you're not alone. Not as long as my tavern and I are here. You better not go anywhere. Not planning on it. Anyhow, you seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here. But how can I not be when everything I touch falls apart? You know that isn't true. You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me, but I seem to just get smaller. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. So, in a way, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of. You'll have to find that out then. Like, on a quest? For example, don't you think I'm a little underleveled? Do you think that will change by sitting around? I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't and then no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they got? But what if I'm not? What if there's someone better? The best thing you can do is try to help them. So what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2, and who knows, you might even end up forming a party. Oh. And besides, if it's a perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever. I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I'm a very fast runner, so if I screw up, I can just run away real quick. Disqualifying the positives? This is adorable. I'm loving this so far. That's the spirit. Okay, I, Fable, a great gardener and, future hero, charmer of nymphs, am going to embark on this quest and save the villagers. And I shall return victorious. Did I do it right? Yes. Good job. I leave the quest at your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you in your journey? Yes. Do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet so that the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity. If I want to fight it, I'm going to need that surprise round advantage. Or maybe something that can help me with diplomacy? Perhaps it's just hungry lost Lycan after all, and it only needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends. But I would need something with lots of charisma for that. I'll leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest. But of course, I'm sure you are already aware of that. Sorry for backseat mixing. Okay, so we have the choice of giving her a dexterity potion for stealth so they can fight the werewolf, or charisma so that they can befriend the werewolf. And I feel like Fable needs some friends, so I'm gonna do the charisma potion and hope that they don't die. Okay, let's see, which one is the charisma potion? The spoken heart. Oh no, this is gonna give me anxiety, right? I know, like, their fate is in our hands, but I really feel like I always go charisma when I play games. I don't want to be in charge of fates. Yeah, I know. But Fable's like me, and when I play a game, I try to play a charismatic character. So, let's go with charisma. Sweet and sparkling in taste, the spoken heart will bring your deepest feelings bubbling to the surface. Your newfound sincerity, confidence, and many heartfelt words will work wonders in boosting your persuasive abilities. A charismatic boost great for bards and emotionally repressed individuals. But also the other one is, where's the dexterity one? Be a leaf on the wind with a swift strike. This must-have for any dexterity-devoted adventurer, grants you agility, speed, and remarkable accuracy. Oh, and a tasty drink. With an order this delicious, you'll exceed any dwarf's kill count in no time. Fake it till you make it. Seduce the Lycan. Charisma always works. Yeah, I'm feeling charisma for sure. This is scary, I'm gonna be real. But let's go with the charisma drink. Where did my drinks go? Here we go. Drinks. Spoken Heart. Let's make Fable a werewolf friend. Okay, so we need lots of charisma. 1, 2, 3. A little bit of defense. That looks good. And a little bit of strength. Spoken Heart. Order up. Oh, they look so nervous. This should do it. Thank you. I feel much better. Braver. Barming. No, wait, that sounds like I'm tending to a farm. There are a lot of farmers in Tregarin, and I'm going to protect them all. Or talk to them until they feel better. I'm sure they could use that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay. Because of your help, I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I needed to get started. You got this, Fable. I'll try. Have some faith in yourself. Okay, I got this. Much better. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday. And how I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking a quest. So, I brought you some phoenix chilies from my garden. They seemed like something you might enjoy. They possess natural magical properties. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant. And consumption can pass that on to mortals like us? Exactly. I thought they might go well in your drinks. They will. Thank you, Fable. That's a very thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later. Oh, of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. They did want to spice up their life a little bit. But first, I have to complete my quest. I'll see you post-victory. Oh, I'm so nervous.
Good soup.
Good soup. I hope it was good soup. I hope Fable will be alright. I wonder what path their fate took. Maybe a zesty one. I hope I was able to help. Ah! The broody one's back. You again. Me again. And who are you? Someone who wants a drink. What kind? Don't say a drinkable one. Don't. Drink. Yes, yes, I get it. Drinkable. Could you try being more specific? That Spoken Heart one tasted fine. Thank you. Another Spoken Heart? Alright. So they want charisma again. I think this is the third Spoken Heart I've made. 1, 2, 3. A little bit of this. And a little bit of that. Spoken Heart. We still eventually gotta feed Andu just to see what happens. You know what? Let's do it. Andu, eat this. Eat it. What a goofy goober. Okay, let's remake the drink. I just wanted to see what would happen if we fed Andu the potion. 3. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. Perfect. It is the third. Yep. Well, now it's the fourth because I fed one to Andu. A Spoken Heart just for you. Maybe it will help you find more words. Good attempt. Perfectly drinkable. Might make me come back for more. Might not. Thank you. Enjoy. And they're gone again. Charming. Nighttime at the tavern again. Oh, it's so cute. Who's this? Who's that? Is that a vampire and a dwarf? Careful! You'll step on my cape. Oh, shush. Greetings, travelers. How may I help you? Ugh, not one of those empty babblers. I can confidently say I'm all but empty. That's what they all say. Seems they've given ye some more dialogue options than most, but that don't convince me just yet. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Course not. Probably forgot to give you enough intellect. Wow! Would surprise me if there actually was a brain inside that skull. Wow! Can I eject them from the bar? I'm sure there is. Have you checked? No, but I can assure you I'm different from your average background character. Sure. I must agree, you look much more delicious than they usually do. Oh no! Oh no! I love them already. Oh, new Scrunkly. Thank you, though I should let you know I'm not on the menu. Oh, look at their little face! Oh, I made them sad. Don't worry too much about him. He's a tad quirky. I see. I love him. That thing on your shoulder, is it quirky too? What thing? Ah! My cape! Your cape? That's not his cape. That green fell on his shoulder is an ooze, or what's left of it. And the rest of it's on you? Aye, pretty tough to clean off. May I ask how that happened? You just did. Maybe I can offer you a drink in exchange for the story and your names. Yes! I love stories! Well then, may I have your name? No, but I shall tell it to you. I'm Sir Alphonse Louis Frederick Duquette Dusang. Uh-huh. It's long for Kyle. Kyle? Kyle. Well, Kyle, what kind of drink can I offer you? Blood. Or if you're out, I would also settle for something that tastes like blood. Or looks like it. Red is my favorite color. Y'all, I love Kyle. I'll look for something with red in it. Okay, so Kyle just wants red. Which one? This one. The Southern Brawler. I don't think the vampire needs a Southern Brawler, but I guess it's got red in it, so. Alright, we're gonna give the vampire some strength. 1, 2, 3. A little bit of defense. 1. And a little bit of charisma. Oh, I made too much defense. Drink that. There we go. Heart 1. Kyle is so broken, I love it. I was gonna do the heart one, but the order said to do strength, so we're gonna go with the order. Which is the Southern Brawler. Ding ding! I think it has the most red in it. Some almost blood for you, sir. Oh! Thank you very kindly. That looks delicious. It also tastes delicious. Very alive. Maybe a chaser. You could let me have a bite? No. Oh, come on, live a little. Okay. And to whom may I offer the second drink? Rhea Frost Grip. Nice to meet. Yeah. Skip. Oh my god, don't skip my dialogue. Just serve me something strong. Something that feels durable. Tough like a mountain or the caves of Ur. One of those frosted lagoons looks close enough. Coming right up. Oh, we haven't made a frosted lagoon yet. The Frosted Lagoon protects you from any physical and spiritual harm and cools you down on even the hottest of summer days. It even offers additional UV protection. What more could you ask for? Okay, so this one's gonna have a lot of defense. 1, 2, 3. And then it looks like some strength and some charisma. Perfect. Ding ding. Order up. Edie, no. A taste of just for you, valued customer number 2. Oh, are you hitting the placeholder text? Let me try. I see you are many things, but not a liar. Tastes like a pile of rocks, just how I like it. Dwarf is a lady. Yeah. So, Rhea, Kyle, what about that ooze-filled story? Fine, guess you've earned it. Alright, picture me, deep in the mountains of Dulvamere, with my trusty axe and a good drink by me side. There I was, minding me own business, digging for the good stuff, you know? Hit a gold vein earlier and deemed myself the luckiest dwarf of all time. Had a real big old pile of gold. Then suddenly, this big ooze comes along, and slurp, gone it was. This is a very boring story. Perhaps we could go looking for my cape now? Oh, Kyle! It's nearly sunrise. And the sun kills ye. Oh, right. Rumor unlocked. Lost and found. Kyle's an idiot. A quirky vampire is looking for his cape. He seems a bit confused. Wanted to go for a stroll in the sun. Oh, we have to help him. Did the ooze also eat the cape? Yes. No. Oh. Oh! The baby. Anyways, I wouldn't call myself the best warrior, but when that ooze slurped me gold, I had to go do something. So I took me shovel, and dug, and hit, and dug, and hit until there was nothing left of the ooze anymore. Well, almost nothing. So, did you dig out your gold? Silly food! She dug out me! And guess what he was clinging on to? Oh, Rhea's Engie. The gold. Oh, yes! A big gold nugget! Should be enough to get me to Baruvia. And perhaps it can even get me a dandy new cape. I don't think so, sunshine. We had a deal. We did? Please allow me to ask a question. What was that deal again? I get ye to Baruvia so ye can participate in your fancy vampire banquet, and in return, I get the gold. But what about my cape? Character information unlocked for Rhea. Rhea is a dwarf, 175 years old. Pronouns are she, her. Class blacksmith. Background lawful neutral alignment. Arcana the world. Rhea is a hot-headed dwarf and pretty rough around the edges. She's not a fan of meaningless copy-paste NPC talk, whatever any of that means, and seems to have caught herself a lost vampire while digging for gold. Unfortunately, or so she claims, she is now stuck with him. I'll take him. Alphonse Louis Frederic Duquette Dusang, vampire, age unknown, pronouns he, him, class vampire, background Eridu, where, question mark, alignment chaotic neutral, and arcana the fool. Oh, I just had my baby. Where did you last see your cape? Don't even bother, it's a lost cause. We looked everywhere on our way here. Fought cursed chests, many-eyed monstrosities, undead goons. And I started to wonder, where in his life did this man put his cape? Where everyone puts their cape. Do you know where I put me capes? Where? In a wardrobe! Oh. So you can wear it inside the wardrobe land? You mean Narnia? What? No! Kyle, maybe we find someone to retrieve your cape for you. We could? Phenomenal! I could put out a quest for you, but for that, we'd need a little more information. Good luck with that. First, I'd need to know where you last saw your cape. I was getting ready to go to the annual vampire banquet hosted by Lord Strutt in Baruvia. While getting dressed, I realized I couldn't find my cape. My first thought, of course I cannot find it. The cape of invisibility is playing tricks on me. It's quite moody sometimes. Which is truly unfortunate when you want to wear it for an important event. So broken. We all know how important a fancy cape is for flaunting your vampire status. Of course. Then what was the last vampire event you wore the cape to? My wedding! Your wedding? When I married my sweet Evelyn, I simply had to wear my most treasured cape to show how important she was to me. Evelyn, the vampire Countess Evelyn, residing in Marrow Castle? That would be her. Congratulations. Are you still married? Rumor unlocked, bad blood. The vampire last saw his cape on his wedding day before he was wed to Countess Evelyn. Oh, of course not. I hate her. Every inch of her body. Turns out she just wanted... Spit it out, leech. Oh. What? My cape! Oh, it's so sad. Ah, rats, here we go again. My sweet Evelyn stole my cape. What now? That little mean, vicious, beautiful beast. Her, that thief of thieves, robbed me of my most precious possession. Wouldn't that be your heart? No, I had that taken out centuries ago. But my cape, I could never live without that. Is he wearing the cape? I don't think he's... Oh, he could be wearing the cape, couldn't he? It's invisible, he would never know. Oh, sweet, sweet Evelyn, how could you do this to me? I trusted her with all I had. That's rough, buddy. Not that that's rough, buddy. Perhaps Innkeeper. That's your name, right? Sure. Do you think there's a courageous adventurer out there brave enough to retrieve my precious cape for me? I'm afraid that my sweetest Evelyn will kill me on sight if I ever set foot in her villa again. Yes, I think we can find such an adventurer. We're setting up that search right now. So, where could a brave adventurer find Marrow Castle? Deep past the abyss of dread, at the foot of a mountain range that looks like a witch's bosom, towers the mansion of my dear Evelyn. Queen of darkness, temptress of men, flamenco champion of 1467. The right hero should be able to outsmart her and escape with their life. But be wary, she bites. And she may be invisible now. He could still be wearing the cape and mistakenly blaming her. That is definitely a thing that could be happening. Alright, I think I've got everything I need. I'll write up a quest for you. I'm sure you'll have your cape back in no time. Alright, where do I go to write quests? That's the map. Infusions, I don't know yet. Ingredients, stats, log. Where do I write a new quest? Oh, here we go. Maybe. I don't know how to write a quest. I hope so. That reminds me. Not another cursed monologue. Innkeep, quickly, another drink. I don't think I can make it through another tale of woe without some artificial stamina. I need another lagoon. I'll see what I can do. Alright. Lagoon. Draw recipe. 1, 2, 3. And we want some strength. 1. And a little charisma. Whoop. And there we have it. A frosted lagoon. The board? Yeah, we'll probably have to click the board. I wonder if we can click it mid-conversation. Ding ding. Order up. That would be so convenient. Some liquid stamina for a valued guest. Can I make a quest? This is the same thing as my journal. Maybe we'll have to make it at the end of the night. Humph. Let me try. You got it right again. I might even last till dayfall with this. Kyle, would you like another drink as well? No, I cannot drink now that I'm consumed with thoughts of my love's betrayal. Oh, it ails me so. Everything ails ye. The whole way here ye were complaining about having to walk. My bat form doesn't work like it used to. I'm out of practice and the slime weighs heavily on my shoulders. And my back is all itchy. By the dragons, could it be because you insisted on sunbathing? Oh, right. Innkeeper, do you have a drink to protect me from the sun? Perchance something that would also moisturize my delicate skin? I am afraid not. Oh. That reminds me, my Aunt Matilda used to harness the power of a chimera's saliva for sun protection. A chimera? A thing. A beast made out of several animals. Got 3 heads and all, made by the dragons to guard Gaia, likes to eat people for breakfast. I'm aware, I just didn't know its saliva could be so useful. Ah, If only I hadn't eaten that delectable bear chimera in the Scarlet Caves, I could have asked it for a sample of its saliva. I'm sure that would have gone over well. Actually, I might know where to find one. Really? Will you get it for me then? No. Oh. Oh, he's such a baby. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Miss Frostgrip, dearest Rhea, perhaps we can alter our deal. Oh, nay, forget it. I ain't going. With nothing on me but a shovel and ooze goop, I'd be no match for such a beast. No problem. I can make it another quest for my trusted board. And when will it be done? Tell me, when can I walk among mortals in the glistening sunlight once more? As soon as a fearless adventurer picks it up and succeeds, especially that part. The succeeding part is important. Splendid! Did you hear that? A quest just for me. Let's leave it at 2. Say, Innkeep, while we wait for someone to do this work for him, do you perhaps have a room or 2? Possibly a room without sunlight. Wouldn't want Snow White to go up in flames over here. Sure thing. I've got a couple of barred up rooms. You can stay there. How much? You can pay when you leave. Grand. Seems like they gave you more personality than usual. Keep it up. Maybe you'll become a real person one day. Wow! Thank you. Enjoy your stay. You too, tasty creature. Oh my god, I love Kyle. Oh, look at that ding-a-ling. Precious baby. Alright, so... Alright, so we need the Hydra, which this is a Hydra one. That's Banshee. Vampire looking for his cape. Unusual amount of undead. The one thing that stands a chance against the grueling curse of the sun is a chimera. So this one... Okay, a wyvern chimera resides in the Quag Mangrove. Adventurers beware, you might be on its menu. According to the Amaranthines, Hydra chimera's hatred for mice is universal, or maybe it just rhymed with ice. Alright, so this is the cape. This has to do with the cape. This is the cape. I feel like this probably goes with this. I don't know if it's the right order. Let's find out. Until sunrise. Deep in the Quag Mangrove resides a wyvern chimera. Its scales and claws are a valuable treasure to any alchemist, its saliva even more so. As it happens, a certain vampire may be able to use the rare saliva to produce a sunscreen so effective that even he could walk in broad daylight. Is there any adventurer, or mouse, brave enough to confront the beast? The chimera, not the vampire, and bring back a bucket of saliva? Good, so that's one quest made for Kyle. A quirky vampire is looking for his cape. He seemed a bit confused, wanted to go for a stroll in the sun. The vampire last saw the cape on his wedding day before he was wed to Countess Evelyn. And at the foot of the Witch's Wrath Peak resides Countess Evelyn, the vampiric temptress of men. Be wary of invisible threats. Had to restart, bit laggy. What did I miss? We're just making quests up for Kyle. That's all. Hey there, Evelyn. On a mild summer morning, a senile vampire came to look for his cape of invisibility at the Wayfarer's Inn. After steady questioning, the innkeeper uncovered that he lost his cape at his wedding, where his ex-wife, Countess Evelyn, stole it from him. She resides at the foot of the Witch's Wrath Peak. Venture to the peak and dare to retrieve the long-lost cape, but be aware she might be invisible. Gotta feed the little guy. Sweep the bar. And close the tavern for the night.